Hello everyone, my name's Ryan with What Came Next. We're going to be playing some Commander tonight. Just waiting on the other two people to log into spelltable so we can get going. My commander is going to be Dragonlord Ojutai. I opened a box of Dragons of Tarkir, and that was one of the legends that I got, so... let's see. Just one of the players is asking if we can use something else for audio, which I would have liked to know, before we set up to stream everything. Let me try this here. Hello? Let's see. Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear either of you two. Okay, I'm gonna go to my starting soon screen and then fix this, and we'll be right back. Testing, testing.
Just resets everything.
All right. We are live. I think everybody on stream can hear me.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, the Discord threw a wrinkle in it because I haven't tested this setup with this Discord for audio. Because what I have is I have two computers. One is running spelltable, and the other one is running the stream. And I take the output from the first computer into the second computer. But I also take the audio from my mic and I pipe it back to the first computer so that you guys can hear it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And so it's a little bit fiddly still.
Okay.
So how's everybody doing?
Doing all right.
It's great. Well, no, today is not yet my dad's 70th birthday, but we're celebrating my dad's 70th birthday, so it's like, yay.
Safely, hopefully.
Yes, yeah. I've been down here now for like a month.
Okay.
And then I was quarantined before that, and so like, no big. My dad doesn't really like. So it's just family. It's just everyone in our little house pod.
Gotcha.
It's just, yeah. I mean, especially just given everything going on right now. Like, no, I mean, I'm glad that my dad does not have like huge social bubbles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really interacted with anybody in person for a long time now, other than my wife and my nephew who live with me.
Aww. But yeah, it's. I mean that's good. Like, I mean, over the summer I think I was a bit too loosey goosey. Like I went camping with folks.
Oh.
I mean, we all got before the camping and then after the camping. And fortunately, no one got it. But like, it's still like, there's only so much calculated risk before like something f's up. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
And my whole thing with it is that, like I know that I'm doing what I should be doing or whatever, but I can't really bring myself to trust that everyone else
exactly.
is doing what they should be doing. So
Exactly.
I have
Exactly.
one really good friend who I do trust, and the reason that I trust him is because he tells me about all of the times when he's not being safe and stuff like that. So
Okay.
I know that I'm not going to be around him because of the thing. He's a wedding photographer, so
Ah. Ah.
but he's honest about it and like not. I have some other people who I know who are like, oh yeah, we're being perfectly safe, and I see pictures all the time of them out at like restaurants and stuff. And it's,
Right.
It's
And it's
not
just like
interesting.
no, like, or if you're going to those indoor gyms where indoor gyms are still allowed somehow, it's like
right.
no, like,
And I live in
yeah.
Las Vegas, so like all the casinos are
Ah.
open, which just
Yeah.
Yeah,
baffles me.
the
But
riskiest thing I do on a regular basis is I work out outside with a group of people.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
right, like how?
but like
Or-
outside, like where there's room and stuff.
yeah,
Right.
and like
Yeah.
to get equipment, we have to go into a building, but everybody wears masks to go into the building.
Okay.
It's like it feels
It's
like it
crazy
feels,
now.
I'm also the kind of person who like I haven't been doing like even outdoor dining because it feels frightening.
Mhm.
That feels frightening to me. So
Right.
I'm like, if this is the one thing that I do, you know,
I did like my first
Yeah, it seems
outdoor
reasonable.
dining maybe like 2 weeks ago, and that was even a little bit outside of my like comfort zone.
yeah,
Like it went okay, and I mean the craziness. Well, I'm glad that they were doing it, but like I guess for contact tracing purposes, this restaurant I went to like was
They have to
taking
take everybody's
everyone's
names
like
and number.
point of contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case, just in case. So that was good, because like I know a lot of places are just not, and it's
Right.
just, yeah, and yeah, it's been like 3 weeks now, and I'm okay. My friend's okay. My family's all
That's
okay,
good.
so that's good. I haven't gone out since. Um, we mostly like if we do order, we order in.
yeah.
I mean, my dad like runs like every day, and so we used to worry like, oh, he'd be contacting people because like these Paseo paths are very small, or like,
Right.
and I guess like, yeah, just outdoors. He's mostly been okay outdoors.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird like here compared to like Bay Area where I was for like the first big. I mean, here folks are just outside in the neighborhood. No one wears masks. Like my family does. I wear masks still. But like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's private property. Like nobody's. But it's not private. I mean, it's like a public
Right.
walk space between everything. It's just
Right.
it's. So that was kind of like took some.
All right. So
adjustment.
I have a keepable 7. How about you?
I have been. I will check.
I also think I have a keepable 7. Yeah.
I have a keepable 7 as long as I draw land at some point.
This is a
That's right.
keepable 7. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to randomize us up, Ryan?
Yep, I'm going to do that. So let me see if I can find the button. I've never actually done it myself before, but let's see.
It's like in the little gear menu on the left.
Okay, in the gear. All right, randomized player order. I'm going to do it 3 times. I think that's the standard everybody's been doing. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3.
Yeah, we're back to the
Awesome.
same order we were in.
But it's random.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a ley line of abundance in my hand, so it's gonna start with it on the battlefield.
And what does that do? Is that the token one or?
The flag
this
or
is- Tap a creature for mana, add an additional green.
Okay.
Or I can pay 6 green to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
oh,
That
Yeah.
seems gross, but okay.
it does. Yeah.
It's
Yarok
Alright.
deck off to
It's
a
rough.
start.
Yep.
So I can never
Good luck,
remember.
fellas.
Good luck to you too. I can never remember. Do I draw on the first turn in this or no?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
do draw. Yeah. Multiplayer.
I think I have not been doing that, which might be a problem. But all right, so I will play a plains, and I will pass the turn.
All right. Drawing a card. Playing a forest and passing.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Thornwood Falls tapped and gain a life.
Up
And
target.
pass. Yep. Got
All right.
off to that early game.
Lead, yes. Okay, I will play an island and pass.
All right. Draw.
The exciting early turns.
I'll play a swamp. Tap these two for Season of Growth. Enchantment World over here.
I don't like all the things that you're doing. Just so you know.
I mean, look, I don't blame you. I'll pass.
Untap. Wait. Second ley line?
No, Season of Growth.
Or which is also growth.
Yeah, Season of Growth is pretty rough.
I will play a Jungle Hollow tapped and gain a second life.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Big old target.
All right, I'm going to play an island. I'm going to tap my island, both my islands and my plains, and I'm going to play an Ojutai monument, a foil
All right.
Ojutai monument.
All right, untap, keep, draw. I'll play a Thornwood Falls of my own, gain a life. And that's going to be it for me.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a swamp, and I will tap 3 for a mysterious morph creature.
Ooh.
So
Morph.
mysterious. So what was everybody's initial box and their packs?
I was Khans of Tarkir, and then I added Thrones of Eldraine.
Okay.
And I was M20, and I opened Modern Horizons, but most of my deck's still M20.
Well, I was Dragons of Tarkir, and then I opened M19.
All right.
All right, so we'll tap. All right. Mysterious morph creature. I will play a plains. And then I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Sight Beyond Sight. So I get to look at the top 2 cards of my library, pick one of them, put it into my hand, and put the other on the bottom of my library, and it has rebound, so it happens again during my next upkeep.
Cool.
So is that fine?
Yeah.
Yep, no response.
Okay. Well, that is a choice, and I will make it. And then I will put this over here to remind me and pass.
All right. Untap. Drawing a card. I will play a forest for turn. And I will... Yeah, I'm going to tap all 4 for Voracious Hydra. It enters with 2 counters on it. It has trample, and when it enters the battlefield, I can choose one. I can either double the number of +1/+1 counters, or it fights target creature I don't control. I'm going to be doubling its counters.
Okay, so it's a 4/4.
4/5 with trample.
4/5. Okay.
I scry 1 because of Season of Growth. We'll keep that on top. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. I'm going to play an island. I will tap 4. And I will play Sidisi. And so
DC.
Sidisi enters. I will mill 3. We mill a swamp, a murderous cut, and a savage punch. So no creatures, no zombies.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. I will pass.
All right. So untap. Upkeep, Sight Beyond Sight triggers. So we'll cast that. I'll put that one in my hand and this one on the bottom.
Cool.
And then I'll draw for my turn. And I have so many cards. Let's see. I will play another island. And then I will play a Dragon Hunter. It is a 1 mana 2/1 with protection from dragons, and it can block dragons as though it had reach.
That's cool. All right.
I fear no dragon.
Untap. I will draw. I will play a forest to my land for turn. And I'm just going to tap all 5 for my main man, Yarok the Desecrated.
Hold on, I might have a response to that.
Oh. Pass priority.
All right. I will tap 4 and play Ojutai's Command, choosing counter target creature spell and draw a card.
All right.
Nice. I will
Yarok's
remember this.
Go into the command zone. He will be expensive. It's a pretty reasonable move.
Very.
The double scries scare me.
Yeah, that is a bit of a concern for sure. The double everything is
Yes.
a whole situation. Well, I'll move to combat, and for that, Ryan, I'm going to attack you for 4 trample damage.
Yep. I figured that was going to happen.
And I'll pass to Dylan.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a forest. And I will go to combat. And I'm going to swing at you, Caden, with the 2/2 and the 3/3 Sidisi. And I will thus trigger mill 3, Icy Blast, Cancel, Blinding Spray. Those are not creatures.
Wow.
Wow.
Those are some.
That's tough, man.
Those
I
are
got
some
getting-
good.
5.
They're good delve targets. That's
Getting all those pesky non-creatures out of your way.
And second main, I'll tap blue, green, green, blue, and play Thunderous Snapper. Whenever I cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, draw a card.
Okay.
Nice.
Turtle Hydra, 4/4, and I will pass.
I'm playing against the Hydra peeps here on both sides.
Hydra Fest 2020.
That's right. No land this turn. see, and I have 6. I'm going to tap 4 and play a Champion of Erishin. It is a 3/2 with lifelink.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right. On tap. Draw. Great. I will tap 4 for Wolf Rider's Saddle. This is an equipment that when it ETBs, I create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, attach the saddle to it. The saddle gives the creature +1/+1, and it cannot be blocked by more than one creature.
So Yarok
Okay.
would have created like 2 of those wolves?
2
or, like-
wolves. Yes, many wolves.
Oh.
Yes.
I scry 1 from Season of Growth. Staying on top.
And he would have scried 4 times, and
Everything would have been terrible.
So thank you so much, Ryan.
I will go to combat, and I'm going to swing at you, Dylan, with the Voracious Hydra. It's 4/5 with Trample.
I will take 4, going to 38.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap. You got a single wolf that's like a...
It's a 3/3.
It is a 3/3. I don't like... Sidisi doesn't like that.
I know. I can't imagine that she does.
question is, what are you going to do about it, CDC? That's what I'm saying.
What am I going to do? This is true.
You can dislike my 3/3 wolf all you want.
You have a 3/2 and a...
And a 2/1.
Sidisi does not like this.
Sidisi should put on bigger pants.
Sidisi does need some pants. Okay. I am going to play... I'll tap blue, black, black. I will play Quiet Contemplation, which is whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I may pay 1. If you do, tap target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Okay.
Seems good.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of things for not as much mana as it should cost.
Yep. I will play a swamp per turn. And let's we're going to tap a green and a black to play Kintree Invocation. We're going to tap that extra mana to tap down that 3/2 lifelinker on Ryan's board.
That's just so rude. After all I did.
I will get a 4/4 Spirit Warrior as I control a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put
And what is doing that? What's giving you the...
the Kintree Invocation, which is putting XX black and green Spirit Warrior token on the battlefield where X is the greatest toughness among creatures I control.
Okay.
There's currently 4 from the Thunderous Snapper. And then the extra mana is from Quiet Contemplation to sleep. Okay. This is where I'm going to swing Sidisi at... I go to combat. I'm going to swing Sidisi at Ryan. You only have 1 wolf, Caden?
Just the one.
I will swing Thunderous Snapper at you, Caden.
I have a response.
Response. To the attack trigger or to...
The attack trigger.
Okay. The attack trigger will happen. Milk
Right.
a Sultai Ascendancy, a Hardened Scales, and a Gurmag Swiftwing two of those things I really wanted. But we do get that.
No.
Yes.
I'm responding to the trigger, so... Okay. Destroy target black or red creature that's attacking or blocking. I gain 2 life. I'm going to destroy Sidisi. With the trigger on the stack.
Right. So then I won't put those cards in?
No, the cards mill, but they don't create zombies. Because the milling trigger is there, but she's not in play to turn them into zombies.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Mill City. Okay.
I suppose I'll just take 4.
And then Sidisi goes to the command zone. And pass.
All right. So I untap these. This guy becomes unfrozen but doesn't untap. All right. So what I'm going to do is tap 3. I still didn't get another land, so we're kind of just riding here. I will play a Pegasus Courser.
All right.
One of my M19 cards. And then I will pass.
I will untap. Draw. I am playing an island as my land for turn. Yeah, whatever.
much
Good, go
land.
for it. I'm going to tap all 6 of my lands. 4. Gargos, Vicious Watcher.
What is that? I might have a
It is
response. I need to see what it
An
is.
8/7 Vigilance Hydra that makes Hydras I cast cost 4 less. And when a creature I control becomes a target of a spell, Gargos fights up to 1 target creature I don't control.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Well, Dylan, you have first response. Are you doing anything?
Pass to you. I'm tapped out.
All right. Cancel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Very.
Let's go to combat. And I am going to... Should I just swing out at things? I mean, Dylan's tapped out, has that 4/4, could kill the Voracious Hydra, which wouldn't be my fave.
Voracious Hydra's got to die sometime.
It does. It does. I am going to swing at... Let's see. We're going to go to combat. I'm going to swing at
How's everybody doing tonight watching the stream?
Ryan with the Voracious Hydra, and I'm going to hold my wolf back.
All right, so it's a 4/5?
4/5 with trample.
No blocks.
All right.
So 4?
Yep. And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Untap. I'll keep draw. I will play Polluted Delta as my land drop. I will tap, pay 1 life, and get a swamp and put it onto the battlefield not tapped. Very good. Okay.
It's a nice card to get.
That was the one nice, I'd never played Cons of Tarkir. I followed it, but never. I was so like.
Cons block was like one of my favorite blocks.
Opening this box, I was really like, there's a lot of cool stuff in here.
Yep. Dragons and Fate Reforged have a lot of cool stuff in them too.
Yes, I'm hoping like during this league to open those, or I'd ordered some packs of both to add. And then in my initial box opening, I also got an Anafinza. So like Abzon's fun too. But okay. And do we just do it now? And the think is we have enough mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna tap 7.
Uh-oh.
And we're gonna unmorph this morph creature. It is 1,000 Winds. So please return all other tapped creatures to their owner's hands.
I don't mind. Sounds fine to me.
He's just going to make a bigger Hydra. That doesn't sound good at all.
No, it doesn't.
Big Hydras are coming.
Big Hydra is a coming. That doesn't count as anything for Thunder's Snapper. We only have the Dragon and the Courser. So I will go to combat. I'm going to swing the 5,000-6,000 Winds in the air at you, Ryan. And then the 2 4/4s are coming into Caden.
Okay. No blocks.
I am going to block the Thunderous Snapper with my wolf and take 4.
Okay. And
Wolf die.
I am tapped out. I will pass turn.
All right. Okay, so I am going to cast Dragonlord Ojutai.
All right.
Nice.
It's a flying 5/4. Can't has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I get to look at the top 3 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand, and the rest of them on the bottom of my library in any order.
Nice.
And then I will pass.
All right. I am untapped. I am drawing a card. I'm going to tap a swamp and 3 forests for a Gravedigger. When Gravedigger enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Good.
That is a classic.
Let's see. Oh, I scry 1 from Season of Growth. Yeah, keep it on top. And I will pass.
All right. Untap. Keep. Draw. Tie. Okay. I am going to tap 1 for Embodiment of Spring, which is a 0/3 elemental that I can tap 2 and a green to sacrifice it, search for a basic land card. Tapped. And we'll then tap the remaining 6 and attempt to replay Sidisi. Responses?
Pass.
Okay. Sidisi will into the battlefield and trigger the mill 3 cards. You get a forest, a death frenzy, and another forest. With
Wow, that's rough.
it's okay. It happens. It does happen. This is like you have a big old 5/4 flyer, and then a 1/3 Pegasus
That also flies.
that also flies and gives something else flying. I kind of want to keep back my flyer in case there's some Ojutai. Yeah, so I'll
Trickery.
pass. Yeah.
Ojutai's not tricky.
But Jeskai is.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play Rupture Spire.
Yeah.
It enters the battlefield tapped. I have to pay 1, or else I sacrifice it, and then it adds 1 of any color. Then I'm going to tap 4 more. And I'm going to play Narset Transcend It.
Ooh.
Oh!
And I'm going to plus 1. So I get to look at the top card of my library. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, I may reveal it and put it into my hand.
Wow.
It is not. And then I will pass.
All right. Seems good. Seems good.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Oh dear. I suppose, since you all are basically tapped out, it's time for me to cast Gargos.
That's what you
Gargos
got back
Visions.
with the Gravedigger?
It sure was.
Okay.
It was a good get. I scry 1 from Season of Growth. We'll keep that on top. Been liking what I'm seeing on top of my library. And I'll pass.
All right. Gargos is an 8/7?
Correct. Vigilance.
8/7 vigilance.
Seems like nonsense to me.
We will draw. Blue. This seems like a lot of kind of silliness, but like, let's do it. We're gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna tap 6. We're going to Rite of the Serpent, or attempt to Rite of the Serpent Gargos.
Gargos.
Which is destroy target creature. If that it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter. If it did, I would get a sting.
By target, it will fight up to 1 target creature I don't control.
Yes, and when I cast the spell, I will draw a card off of Thunderous Snapper.
Nice.
So I draw a card. That is fine.
All right.
I mean, it seems fair 1 for 1. Plus he draws a card. That seems like a fair trade.
Yeah. What should I fight? Probably Sidisi.
Or the 5/6 flying elemental.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that guy. The 1,000 Winds. We're going to fight the 1,000 Winds.
In response to your declare fight trigger, I will tap 1 and exile 1, 2, 3, 4. What is here that we don't really care about? We're gonna tap We're going to exile these 5 cards, tapping 1 green. We're going to attempt to play Become Immense, targeting 1,000 wins, which will be if it resolves, instant +6/+6.
Ouch. Well, nothing I can do about that.
That is quite immense. That is
Yes.
quite immense.
So it's a 11/12 with 8 damage marked on it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Gargos dies once again.
Gargos dead. You have what is the power and toughness of Gravedigger?
2/2.
2/2. Okay. I kind of like this. I will go to combat and I will swing at well, actually we're gonna that's 8 damage, so like it would die. No, we're gonna swing at you, Caden, with both Sidisi and 1,000 wins.
Oh man, come on. What have I ever done to you?
For 14?
Oof.
That attack trigger will trigger, revealing a swarm of bloodflies, an island, and an island that will generate a zombie.
Nice.
Hooray! Sidisi finally did Sidisi things.
Sidisi did Sidisi.
Let's see.
I guess I could have used that 1 mana to like tap something, but it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have Gravedigger block Sidisi and take 11.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oof, big oof.
And I will pass. I am scared of some Ojutai and Narset shenanigans, though. Very good tricksies.
Okay, I will play an Evolving Wilds.
Nice.
I'm going to crack it and take the land before I do anything with Narset. I got a Plains. Alright. So we'll put this here, we'll put that there, and then we'll put these cards on top. Alright. So now I'm going to +1 Narset. Well, it is not a non-creature, or it's not a non-creature, non-land card. So, all right. So I'm gonna tap 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to cast Cunning Breeze Dancer. It is a 4/4 flying dragon. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And then I will pass my turn.
All right. One tap. Gonna draw. Play an island for turn. I will be tapping 7
That's a
for
lot.
try and cast Yarok again.
Yarok. Pass priority.
Pass priority.
All right, I've got a Yarok. And I'm gonna pass. Oh, I scry 1.
Yep. Don't you scry twice?
Oh yeah.
Is it
'cause
when
sees
it
himself
casts?
enter.
Is it when it casts or when it comes into play?
It's when a creature enters the battlefield under control. Scry
Yes. So you'll do it twice.
One. Yeah, this will go on the bottom. I'll scry 1. That'll stay on top. And pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will play a forest. This is like, do we just try it? Okay. That isn't enough. It would miss it. Okay. I think I am going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will play a Murek Nightblade. And I'm gonna pass.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. Interesting.
That guy has Outlast. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has Death Touch. All right.
Yes, it does have Death Touch.
Okay. And then how much mana do each of you have?
0.
I have 5 mana.
All right. I'm going to play a Plains for my turn. I'm going to -2 Narset.
Okay.
Rebound.
I give Rebound to the next spell that I cast. Instant or sorcery spell. Okay. And I will tap
Uh-oh,
9.
it's a big one.
9.
I'm gonna cast Clone Legion, targeting Dylan.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh wow. That's a fun thing. Yep.
And it has Rebound.
And it has Rebound. Gosh.
Woof.
You get a lot of token copies of my board.
That's right.
Yes.
So
you get a Sidisi. You get
yep, here's a Sidisi. What else do I have? I have a Thousand Winds.
You have 1,000 Winds. A 5/6 flyer. You have the Thunderous Snapper. Whenever you cast a spell, converted mana cast 5 or greater, draw a card. 4/4. You have the 2/3.
It's a 4/4.
It is a 4/4 Thunderous Snapper.
Okay, Snapper.
You have a 4/4 Spirit Warrior token. You have a 0/3 Embodiment of Spring with the ability 1 and a green mana, tap, sacrifice for a land. You have a 2/2 zombie. And you have a Murek Nightblade. So the Outlast creature that gives Death Touch, that is 2/3.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeesh. And it's going to do it again.
Yes. To either you or Caden, I get to choose when I cast it. All right, I think I'm missing one. So I have a Sidisi, I have 1,000 Winds, I have a Snapper, I have a Spirit Warrior, I have a Zombie, I have a Nightblade.
Right.
You're missing Embodiment of Spring.
You're missing Embodiment of Spring, which is a 0/3 elemental with 1 and a green tap. Sacrifice it. Put basic land card.
Okay. So I can't use his ability because I don't have a green and I can't produce a green. So he's just going to be a 0/3.
Yes.
Okay, and none of the other things. Let's see. CMC, is it 4+ or 6+?
For the snapper, it's 5. Yeah.
5+.
CMC 5 or more. Does
Okay.
rebound is a cast? Like
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna trigger that. That's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Rebound says, if you cast the spell from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast this card from exile without paying its mana cost.
Very good.
Okay. Move to combat. I will attack Dylan with a 6/6 flying dragon.
6/6 flying dragon. I'm gonna take 6. Going to 31.
Oh, I didn't do the Sidisi trigger. I've got to do the Sidisi trigger too.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Plains, Fate Forgotten, and an island. So just as lucky as yours.
Right. No more zombies.
All right.
Oh, no.
Pass.
All right.
That was an awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
I am with my one creature on board, extremely intimidated. Draw.
Intimidation was what I was going for. Oh, it's for each creature target player control, so I can do it to myself.
You could do it to yourself.
Yes.
Now.
You could theoretically do it to yourself. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tap 2 for Watcher for tomorrow. It's a 2/1 human wizard with Hideaway. So when it enters the battlefield tapped, and when it does, I look at the top 4 cards of my library, exile 1 face down, and put the rest on the bottom of my library. It doesn't say in a random or any order, but I'll put it in a random order. And when it leaves,
twice?
yes, and when it leaves the
Yes.
battlefield, I put the exiled card into its owner's hand. So I'm gonna do that thing.
Yeah. So when it dies, you get 2 cards. That's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna exile this underneath of it.
In response to that, enter the battlefield trigger, I'm going to tap green and a blue, sacrifice embodiment of spring. I'm going to get a blue card.
Cool.
Going to get an island.
Sounds good.
And battlefield
I
tap.
will
And then I
exile
will
this
shuffle.
underneath of it. These go on the bottom. Season of Growth triggers twice. Scry 1. I'm keeping that on top, so I will forego the second scry.
Okay.
Let's see. I have Death Touch and Lifelink. I'm gonna pass. That's it for me.
This is scary.
I know. I feel scared.
It's like, where am I more likely to find rafts across these colors? I will play an island for turn.
I do have one board wipe in this deck. One.
You have
I think I
board
might have
wipe.
one as well, but I'm not going to cast it.
No.
Unsurprisingly.
But what if I cast it? This is the.
I mean, you could go for it.
This is the dice roll. It's like. I feel like I've kind of. But the play is to target Ryan. So.
Is it?
One. Well, no, I mean, you're just going to copy it. No, whether I target Caden or we'll see. I'm more interested in
Dylan, I have a counter spell.
you do it. Oh, you have a counter spell?
Yep.
Oh.
So do with that what you will.
Yeah. Oh, you do have counter spell.
So you should definitely target Caden then.
No, you should definitely not target me because
I
I'm
should
gonna help.
definitely not card. Yeah. So
Uh,
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
okay, Caden,
I will tap
counterspell this.
11.
Whoa, spicy.
I will tap 11 to play Villainous Wealth for 8,
Oh, that's so
targeting
good.
Ryan.
Nice.
So we're gonna exile the top 8 cards of your library. I will draw a card off of that. And I get to see those 8 cards and cast them without paying their mana costs.
That is delightful.
Well, this is
But
going to be
he's gonna
gross.
probably copy them if they're creatures.
All right, so a plains, which does nothing. I have a
Yeah.
shield hide dragon, reduce in stature, an island, an aerial engineer, an island, enduring victory, and Silumgar's Scorn. So I'll do this so you can click on them. You should be able to click on them and see the...
Right. I mean, so that one won't. Enduring Victory will do nothing because it's not an attack, right?
Right, right.
Okay. Yep, so that's a fizzle. Okay. Aerial Engineer, you control an artifact. I do not control an artifact. Reduce in stature, has base power and toughness
Of 0-2.
of 0-2. The Shield High Dragon is like kind of a morph creature.
Yeah, it's a flying lifelink
Silumgar's
3/3.
And Silumgar's Scorn
Is a counterspell. You could
counterspell.
counterspell your own villainous wealth.
Oh no! So this was a whip.
I mean, you can get 2 guys out of it if you want.
I think I do want those aerial blockers against your team. So yeah, I'll cast the Shield High Dragon
Okay.
and the Aerial Engineer, and I'll also cast the 0
Reduce in stature?
Enchantment Aura. I think I'm gonna cast it on I guess I'm most scared of your 6/6 dragon that can just get. Well, I guess
Well, it's a
every time you cast
4/4 that
spell,
gets bigger. Yeah.
It is a 4/4 that gets bigger, so it'd be a 0/2 that gets bigger.
Yes.
And you're gonna get 1 spell. I know. Put the 0/2 on my 1,000 Winds copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
And so I should make. It's a Shield High Dragon. It's a 3/3 flying lifelink.
Yes, it is.
3 flying lifelink. And then Aerial Engineer is a 2/4.
It's a 2/4 non-flying, but if you control an artifact, it gets +2/+0 and flying.
Okay. 2/4 if artifact +2 and flying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we tried. We tried, kid.
Yep, we sure did.
That was a really good try too. I love that card.
It's Villainous Wealth is like it does some fun stuff.
Yes, it does.
During
Yes.
Cons Block Standard, I had a deck that played all mana ramp cards and Villainous Wealth my whole game plan was just to burn like 20 cards off the top of somebody's library and cast all their spells.
Nice.
Exactly. I mean, that's so fun in Standard. And
Yep.
then whether like an early game or mid game kind of commander or at end of game, like you just have all this mana. Let's just like exile someone's like. Yep.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. Okay. I don't think I want to attack into that copy board.
Okay.
It is just going to get bigger. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah.
Upkeep. Cast Clone Legion. Targeting Dylan.
Yeah. Just get your cards back.
In response,
Uh-huh.
I will cast Negate. Target counter non-creature spell.
Okay.
Whoa! Caden, thank you.
Trigger the Breeze Keeper dragon to get +2/+2. Draw my card for the turn. Oh, that would have been good to have like 2 seconds ago.
Counter my counter spell.
Oh.
I'm going to, let's see, +1 Narset.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Haha, it is a non-creature, non-land card. It is a negate.
Ah,
Negate.
negate. Negate your negate.
All
Very
right.
glad that that's now, not later.
Right? Okay, I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Great Teacher's Decree. Creatures I control get +2/+1 until end of turn, and it has rebound.
Oh dear. This is gonna tickle. I feel like I'm gonna die. Maybe.
Any responses?
No responses here.
Nope.
Trigger the Breeze Keeper to get another +2/+2.
Yeah.
Okay, so Great Teacher's Decree resolves. It is a 10/9. This one is, and then everything else is just +2/+1.
Whew, okay.
All right, move to combat.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack Caden with the Pegasus Courser, Sidisi, the now 2/1 Thousand Winds.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or hold on. So it's 4 + 6. So that's 10.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, I didn't draw the card from the snapper.
You do get a card from the snapper, right? Off
Oh,
of
yeah.
your Great Teacher's Decree. Yeah.
Okay.
Or is it off of the, I guess, the rebound, right?
Yeah, it was off the rebound spell. The Great Teacher's Decree is only a 4 cost.
Yeah.
How big is the thing that you have out, Caden?
It's a 3/5 with Death Touch.
All right. I'm going to swing at you with Ojutai and the Zombie token and the Spirit Warrior token.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at Dylan with the Breeze Keeper. And that's it.
Okay. Or would Caden declare first? I always get confused here.
Yeah. Caden declares first for blockers.
All right. So I think the biggest thing you're attacking me on the ground with is the Spirit Warrior. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a 4/4. Well, it's a 6/5.
6/4.
6/5.
Got it.
Yeah.
I will be blocking that with Yarok.
Okay.
And
Well, I guess the first thing that
okay,
happens is Sidisi triggers first.
oh yeah, first DC triggers.
Center Soul, Dramoka Captain, and Glint. So I get 1 zombie.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to be enough to save me, but also in response, I'm going to tap 3 to cast Pulse of Marasa. Return target creature or land card from graveyard to its owner's hand, and I gain 6 life.
Okay. What are you returning?
I am returning. I'm returning. Should I do Grave Digger? No, Gargos. Gargos, he doesn't die. He never dies.
Oh, would you wouldn't want to return one of mine? Oh, it's from the graveyard. It's from the graveyard to the hand, not from play to hand. Okay, gotcha.
Correct. Graveyard to its owner's hand.
Okay, I thought you were bouncing something to try and save yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to shore up my life total because I'm about to take a shit ton of damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. And so Yarok is gonna block the 6/5 Spirit Warrior.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take how much damage?
2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Whew. All right.
21 and you'll gain 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna block the big dragon with 3/3 flying lifelink
Okay.
version of it. Yeah. Mine will die, and I will.
Okay, that goes back to my graveyard then.
Yep, to your graveyard. I will go to 34.
Okay. Dragonlord Ojutai trigger from hitting Caden.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and it's got rebound too. It's just gonna.
I'm very dead.
I am dead very soon as well.
Okay. I'm going to take this card and put the other two. Is it random or does it not say? In any order. Okay. It doesn't matter
There's
because
still
I'm
a
never going to get to
negate.
them. There is still a negate. After
Yeah.
combat, I'm going to play an island.
Yep.
And then I am going to...
Oh, Spirit Warrior also dies because Yarok has Death Touch.
Yes, you're right. That one's dead. All right. I am going to cast Ojutai's Breath at the Thousand Winds.
Yep. It's tapped.
And it doesn't untap during your next untap step, and this also has rebound.
Aww.
Okay, pass.
All right. Let's see. Considering I'm going to die next turn, I'm going to figure out how best to assist you in your quest.
Thank you, kid.
Draw a card.
That seems reasonable.
2 rebound creature or 2 rebound spells. This is gonna be fun.
So I can. Oh no, I can't even cast that. Ooh, that sucks. 7. It's not useful. I can basically I can destroy 1 permanent.
Okay.
Do you think maybe I should? I mean, it seems like I should destroy a creature.
Probably. It's like the one that that big old the 4/4 dragon's gonna get at least 2 triggers from the free rebound spells.
Right.
Right.
So that seems like something that maybe I should blow up, huh?
Probably.
I was hoping to be able to.
I mean,
blow
if
up,
you want Dylan to have a chance.
Right. Exactly. I was hoping to be able to blow up that I would blow up Narset, but it actually seems like blowing up that dragon is probably the right move if I want Dylan to have a chance.
There's a lot of damage next turn.
It is. All right. 2, 4, 5, 7 for Meteor Golem. Artifact
Okay.
creature golem. When it ETBs, I can destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls.
But is negate gonna happen, or is negate a non-creature?
Negate is
non-creature
non-creature.
Right.
I'm not going to respond to that.
All right. I will destroy Cunning Breeze Dancer.
Okay. Cunning Breeze Dancer has died.
love its wings, though, that art.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art
It
is
lovely.
fantastic on that card.
Totally a lovely card.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get scry 1, little good that does me. Go on the bottom. If in some bizarre way I survive this, then I'll have not. I don't need that card.
Breeze Dancer is flying around, and this golem just comes out of space and annihilates it on its way to the ground.
Kind of epic, right?
Like a rocket.
Yeah, that's kind of a great
golem.
I mean,
great
look at
visual. Uh-huh. He
Yeah.
just like
Just doing
plows through it, and there's just scales and blood in a cloud as it hits the ground.
Who wants some well done dragon?
like Meteor Golem's totally doing the superhero landing.
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
he is.
Oh boy.
And I suppose that's it for me, friends.
Okay.
It's been real.
It's been good knowing you, Kitten, and myself. And these are some fun decks. These are
These are some real fun decks.
Yeah, I agree.
Untapped.
That Villainous
This
Wealth
is
was
not-
like ridiculous.
Yes. Keep draw. Okay. Just give more flyers to block against the flyer onslaught. Eye Collector.
You know, it flies more than I can say for my cards.
It does fly.
Is your
okay.
Thousand Winds still tapped? Yeah. Okay.
It is still asleep tapped. Yeah, I have it upside down.
Okay. Eye Watcher, is that what that's called?
Yeah, Eye Collector.
Eye
There's
Collector.
a 1/1,
Well, that's creepier.
whatever. Yeah, it has like on its little knife. There's like an eye at the end of it too. Yeah,
It's a nasty, spooky little creature.
it is a very nasty spook. Okay, I'm gonna tap because I don't know if this mana actually matters at this point. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna tap 6 to play Briber's Purse for 6.
What does that
And
do?
I'm gonna tap an extra. Let's tap an extra blue mana. And the biggest thing is probably your Ojutai. We're gonna keep your Ojutai asleep.
For how are you going to do that? What are you doing?
So I'm tapping the 1 extra mana since this
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
is a non-creature spell to quiet contemplate it to put it to sleep.
Sounds good.
and then
I'm
also-
gonna hold on. I want to respond to the Briber's Purse now that I know what it does.
Right.
I'm
I do
going
get a
to
cast trigger.
negate that.
Yep. So it is negated. I will draw a card because it was 6 when it was cast.
Right.
And that is an island. I will play an island. Return. Briber's Purse was my one hope to stop your board. I don't have an artifact, so this is not a flying. I think I can't attack into this.
Nope.
No.
I mean, you could.
I could. Like a final stand of a suicide run.
All right. So everything untaps except for Ojutai.
Yes. Excuse me.
The rebound spells trigger.
Mhm.
We have great teacher's decree. Everything is +2/+1,
Yep.
and then I will Ojutai's breath, the flying 1/1.
Yep.
That's your only flyer, right?
It is my only flyer.
Okay. So we'll do that. Draw my card for the turn. All right. That would have been better last turn. All right. I'm gonna +1 Narset. It is not a non-creature, non-land. I'm really good at that, by the way. Okay. Move to combat.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. So we're going to attack you with a flying Sidisi. Caden, your golem is a 3/3, right?
Correct.
And then what's the other thing that's there?
It's 2/1.
Okay. So I got to get past 2.
But so all your creatures have flying though because of Ojutai's?
No. Nope.
Ah. Okay.
The Pegasus Courser is going to attack with Sidisi to give Sidisi flying.
Okay. And
Uh-huh.
then what are you milling, or I guess no, you're still declaring all of the attacks.
Right.
Sorry, pardon.
Right. Still
Yes.
still declaring attacks. All right, at Caden, I'm going to attack with the 2/1 Thousand Winds,
Mm-hmm.
2/4/3 zombies, and a 2/4 spring, and I guess the Dragon Hunter too. We gotta make sure this happens. Okay.
Yep.
So Sidisi triggers. Skywise, Encase in Ice, and a plane, so I get one more zombie.
Right.
Zombies.
So just the 3/3 and the 1/3 Pegasus are at me in the air?
Yeah, but it's a 3/4
Oh, but they're-
and a 5/4.
Right. 8.
So it's 8. It's 8 for you.
Okay.
I will block those 2 zombies with my creatures and die valiant death.
Okay,
Go
do
down to
either
26.
your other one you said was a 2/3?
3/3 and a 2/1.
Okay, so the 3/3 kills one of the zombies.
Yep.
Okay. And then you took 8, Dylan?
Yes, to 26.
Okay. All right.
The
And
cards I
then-
exiled were Tail's End and Thrashing Brontodon, FYI.
Ah.
Tails and nice.
Very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 mana. Okay, I will pass.
Okay. Blue-white mana up. This is Thousand's Winds will untap this time.
Yep,
The Eye Collector will remain untapped.
correct.
Okay.
Ooh,
This is not looking good.
my dog just farted and it's terrible.
Oh. Oh.
He was just adding insult to injury.
Yeah. He's like,
He's all, what a
you got
loser.
eliminated? Here's what I think about that.
Okay. I'll play an island. I think this is. Yeah, I mean, you can't really outrace it. But maybe we can zombie. So we're going to go to combat. I played an island for turn. We're going to attack you, Ryan, with the 4/4 Spirit Warrior, the 4/4 Thunderous Snapper, a 5/6 Flying in the Air, and Sidisi on the ground. Attack trigger will mill a forest. That was a whiff.
Oh, man. So they're all attacking me. None of them are attacking Narset?
All right, because I can't cast creature spells.
No, that's a different Narset. Well,
Uh,
if I ultimate her, you can only cast non-creature spell, or you can't. You can't
Right.
cast non-creature spells. Yeah.
They're all at you, yeah.
Okay.
Not at Narcy.
All right. So you have a 4/4,
Mm-hmm.
and what else?
I have the 4/4, another 4/4, the one that draws me cards if I cast something CMC 5 or more.
Right.
The 5/6 flyer thing, and then
Yep.
just the 3/3 commander that sometimes gives me zombies if I'm feeling happy.
Well, I'm going to block the commander with my snapper.
Yes.
And then I will take, what is it, 13?
Yes, 13. Okay, commander will die. It will cost 8 going to the command zone. I will then... Does this just trigger off of any spell? I will then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will attempt to cast my commander for 8. Cast trigger, I will draw a card.
I don't think you draw a card for, because she only costs 4.
But oh right, the commander tax does not.
It's not part of the converted mana cost.
Right. Unlike,
It's not like an axe.
Sorry. Right.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna cast something about in response to that.
Right.
I'm gonna contradict.
Mm-hmm.
So it's counter draw target spell. I draw a card, and I draw a card from the snapper because it's a 5 mana cost spell.
Right.
So I'll draw 2.
And Sidisi will cost 10. Yeah.
Can you cast her again?
Okay. Not this turn.
Okay.
Faster.
Okay, end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I
No
will
cards in
tap.
hand.
I will tap 5. Yeah. And I'll cast Secure the Wastes.
Ooh.
I'll create 4 1/1 warrior tokens. That's the thing that would have been better before I cast the big
yeah.
buff, but
Yeah. Oh boy.
and then I'll trigger Snapper because I cast a 5 cost spell and draw another card.
Yes.
Okay. And then that goes to my graveyard. Okay.
Okay.
Ojutai untaps.
Mm-hmm.
All this untaps. All right. Draw a card. Okay. I will play an island. So what blockers do you have now?
I have 3 blockers. I have a 2/3. That's just a 2/3 vanilla,
Mhm.
a 2/2 zombie, and then the 2/4 your artificer card. But it is
Okay.
not fire, as I control no artifacts.
All right. But you have no flyers.
No flyers, no. The one flyer is asleep right now.
Okay. I'm gonna +1 Narset.
Yep.
It is not a non-land, non-creature spell. Okay, I'm gonna tap 6, and I'm gonna animate my Ojutai Monument.
Mm.
All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's your biggest guy?
Biggest guy is a 2/4.
Okay. That's the biggest power guy?
Yes. Yeah. All
Okay.
of them have power 2.
Okay.
I have the Murek is a 2/3 technically.
Gotcha. All right, move to combat. Courser is going to fly the Sidisi at you. We've got the Monument. We've got Ojutai. Well, if I do just the 2 zombies, you'll just block it with the 2/4 and a 2/3. So let's just go with that for right now.
What's that?
So
in the
trigger-
air there?
Trigger City, it's all in the air. Everything's in the air.
Okay.
Trigger Sidisi, Plains, Island, Dragonlord Idol. It is a creature, so I will get another zombie.
Right. Idle.
All right. So it's 5, 4, 3, and 1.
Right. 13.
Yep.
Right. 13. 5 of which is commander damage. No blocks.
Yes.
So I go to 13. And I'm
Trigger
going-
Ojutai.
Yes. 5 damage.
I will keep this one, and I'll put the other 2 on bottom. All right. I will pass turn.
All right. Untap. I'll keep. Tap. Draw. These mono creature. Okay, we're gonna tap green, black, blue. We're gonna play Sultai Charm. The mode I choose is draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Response. I will.
No response.
I will also tap an additional to tap down Ojutai.
Okay.
And put Ojutai to sleep with that. So I will draw 2. And then okay.
All right.
I will discard because of how I tapped mana, but I don't really have enough. I will discard Empty the Pits.
Okay.
Which, if I hadn't, well, it's a fun one. Good old Empty Pits. But I will tap 1.
That's a lot of
2,
black.
Yeah. 3, 4. That's the unfortunate. It's like I already had 2 black there. I will tap 4 to attempt to cast Dutiful Return, which would return up to 2 target creature cards from my graveyard to my hand.
No response.
I will have another tap mana, and this one we're gonna tap down. We're gonna tap down Sidisi, or your Sidisi, and put it to sleep.
Sure.
And the 2 creatures I will return are
I love these Infinitokens. They are like the best thing ever.
I have been loving them as well. We don't really have a lot of creatures in my yard this game. But so we're going to return Gurmag Swiftwing to my hand, and we will return Embodiment of Spring.
Sounds
good.
good.
Old little 1/1, or well 0/3. But
yes.
my brain is. I will tap 1 to play Embodiment of Spring. I will then tap Jungle Hollow for black and a green to play Gurmag Swiftwing. Good old flying first strike haste 1/2. Things are tapped, but how many? You have a lot of blockers.
I have a couple.
Do you have?
I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blockers.
You do have 12 blockers. And I, in the air, only have 7 damage in the air. But I think I will still go. I will go to combat, and I will swing with Thousand Winds, Gurmag Swiftwing, and Eye Collector in the air for a total of 7 in the air.
What is... I need to look at the... When it deals
the Gurmag?
player, top card of their library into their graveyard. Okay. All right, I will block the 5/6 with my 0/2 flyer.
Right. Yep.
So I take 2.
You'll take 2. We'll each mill 1. I mill a Pine Walker.
I mill an island.
Okay. And pass to you with your zombie army.
All right. Okay, untap everything except for these two. These two just get unfrozen. All right. Draw a card for the turn. Okay, I'm going to play a Plains. Okay, I'm going to -9 Narset.
Right.
So you can no longer play non-creature spells.
Right.
What were the spells that you cast last turn? You cast the
I cast
charm?
Soul-type Charm and Dutiful Return. I also discarded Empty the Pits.
Gotcha. Okay. So I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to cast Profound Journey. It is a sorcery.
Oh.
Return target permanent card from my graveyard to the battlefield, and it has Rebound.
Ah. Nice.
So, I am going to return the Cunning Breeze Dancer.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card from the Snapjaw.
Nice.
Okay. And then this is going to get exiled. All right. What do you have flying blocking right now?
Currently no flyer blockers, so...
Okay. Move to combat. I am going to attack you with the Snapper, and the Pegasus Courser.
Yes.
So 6 in the air.
Right. I will take, or no blocks. I will
Okay.
be taking at least 6. Going to 7.
And then I'm going to tap 1 and 1. And I'm going to play Pacifism on your 1,000 Winds.
Yep. 1,000 Winds is pacified.
Woohoo.
And I pass.
Okay. Untap. I cannot cast non-creature spell.
You cannot cast non-creature spells. Only creatures.
Only creatures. I drew a treasure cruise that I will not play. Back when it was still a common. Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days.
Treasure cruise at common. Oh. Okay. I think
I would love to have one of those.
Yeah. Oh boy. I concede.
Okay.
Yes. But yes,
Yeah,
good
next
game.
That was real
next turn I was
spicy,
going to get
y'all.
Narset
That
back.
was, yeah. That was so awesome. Like, I mean, that Clone Legion, wow.
That was so cool.
Yes.
That was sick, right? And then because I had the Courser, I'm just like, fly, Sidisi, fly. Make me zombies.
Just zombie monkey army. It's like, oh boy.
I was definitely got worried pretty early when just like I couldn't keep stuff on the battlefield. I was like, I'm pretty screwed probably.
I got lucky and drew a lot of my removal like in the early game and not much else. But yeah, some of the stuff I milled that's really great is like the Pristine Skywise is cool because whenever I cast a non-creature spell, he untaps and gets protection, so he's really hard to remove. I had an Encase in Ice as another like pacifism effect.
Nice.
Surprisingly, with just having dragons, this deck is not as bad as I was expecting. I have a Skywise teaching, so whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I can pay 2 and put a 2/2 flyer token into play.
Nice.
Living Lore is fun because I can use it to replay like the Clone Legion.
Nice.
Yes.
And then Blessed Reincarnation, I used that last round to remove somebody's commander and gave him like a 2/2.
Nice.
Very nice.
Instant speed blue removal is like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Here's what I needed: Flood of Tears.
This card is more fun than good, but it would have been really interesting in this game. Illusory Gains. So it enchants a creature, I control that creature, and then whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, then Illusory Gains shifts to that, and I take that creature instead.
Oh.
Wow.
So like you guys would be fighting over playing the next creature so I end up with a crappy one at the end.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the cons block. Cons block was so much fun to play.
So good.
Cons block is really fun.
Rebound is such a cool mechanic.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you guys all know it's coming, but it's like, can you stop it? I don't know.
Right.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes apparently.
Caden holding back that counter spell. Again, that we would have died much faster. Double the clones.
Yeah,
right, double the clones.
Like, I know. I had it in hand when Ryan cast it the first time, and I was just like, gotta hang on to this.
Why did you choose not to counter it the first time that I cast it?
I was tapped out.
Oh, that's right. I played it when you were tapped out, and I believe Dylan only had like 4 mana open or something like that. I was like, this is as good a time. This is like the best time I'm going to get to cast this, so.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I better take this dog out.
I should.
Yeah, before he attacks you again.
Aw. Have a good night, all.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Have a good one, guys. All right, so that was round 2 of the second Commander Box League tournament that I'm in. Apparently, when you clone Legion, somebody's board of like 7 things. It turns out amazing. So I'm going to try to keep doing that in future rounds. My next packs that I open, I think, are going to be Cons of Tarkir. So I'm going to cut this stream, and then probably tomorrow or so I will be opening Cons packs live on stream, and then I'll sort those to singles, figure out what works inside my deck, and then go from there. So thank everybody for watching, and see you next time.